little friends! Welcome to Bright Buddies!
In a busy city, there lived a man named Ramesh with his wife Geeta and their two daughters, Radha and Sita. Ramesh had a good job and worked hard every day to provide a comfortable life for his family. Geeta managed the house and spent her days taking care of responsibilities. Their daughters were school students and had everything they needed. From the outside, they looked like a happy and complete family. But slowly, without realizing it, something had started changing inside their home. Every morning began in a rush. Ramesh would wake up, get ready for work, and leave quickly with his office bag. Geeta would prepare breakfast and finish household work. Radha and Sita would get ready for school. Everything seemed normal. But there was one thing common among all of them: they had become attached to their mobile phones. Ramesh used his phone before leaving for work and again as soon as he came home. Geeta often spent her free time scrolling through her phone after finishing kitchen work. Radha and Sita spent more and more time watching videos and playing games instead of studying or talking with each other. Slowly, the home became quiet. Everyone was physically together, but emotionally far away. At dinner time, the family sat around the same table, but nobody really talked. The children watched videos while eating. Ramesh checked office messages. Geeta looked at social media updates. Days passed this way. One evening, Ramesh received a call from his parents who lived in the village. His parents spent their lives farming and living a simple life close to nature. His father said, "Son, your mother and I are thinking of visiting you for a few days." Ramesh happily replied, "Of course, please come. We will be happy to have you here." After ending the call, Ramesh told Geeta, "My parents are coming tomorrow. Please take good care of them." Geeta agreed while looking at her phone. The next day, Ramesh's parents arrived carrying simple bags and some vegetables from their farm. They entered the home with warm smiles and excitement to spend time with their son and grandchildren. Everyone welcomed them politely. But soon, the grandparents noticed something unusual. Although the family was together in one house, nobody was really present. During breakfast, the children kept looking at their phones. Geeta was distracted. Ramesh hurried to work after checking messages. The grandparents exchanged quiet looks. They missed conversations. They missed connection. That evening, the grandmother tried talking to Radha. "How was school today?" Radha replied quickly without looking up, "Good." Then she returned to her phone. The grandmother smiled softly but felt sadness in her heart. The grandfather watched everything silently. Day after day, he noticed the same routine. Ramesh returned home but spent time on his phone. Geeta finished work but immediately checked social media. The children ignored books and conversations. One evening, the grandfather sat alone on the balcony and looked at the city lights. Then he quietly made a decision. The next morning after breakfast, he asked everyone to gather in the living room. His face was calm but serious. Everyone sat down. The grandfather looked around and spoke gently. "I want to say something important." The room became quiet. He looked at Ramesh and said, "You work hard and care for your family. But tell me honestly, when was the last time you truly sat and listened to your daughters?" Ramesh became silent. Then he looked at Geeta. "Have you checked their homework recently? Have you asked them how they feel?" Geeta lowered her eyes. Then he looked at the girls. "You both are growing up. But instead of making memories, you spend all your free time on screens." Nobody said a word. Then the grandfather continued, "There is nothing wrong with using mobile phones. They help us in many ways. But when phones become more important than people, slowly relationships become weak." He looked around the room. "We are living in the same house, but our hearts are becoming distant." His words filled the room with silence. For the first time, everyone stopped and thought. That night, Ramesh could not sleep. He remembered coming home every day and choosing his phone instead of talking to his children. He remembered ignoring conversations. He realized he had been physically present but emotionally absent. The next morning, Ramesh decided something had to change. He came home early from work. Instead of opening his phone, he placed it on the table. Radha and Sita looked surprised. Ramesh smiled and asked, "Tell me about your day." The girls looked at each other. Slowly, they started talking. They shared stories about school, friends, and small problems they never had the chance to discuss before. Geeta watched quietly. Then she sat beside them too. She helped with homework and talked with the girls. For the first time in a long time, the house felt warm. The changes continued. Dinner became family time. Phones stayed away during meals. Evenings became moments for stories, laughter, and conversations. The grandparents smiled as they watched everyone reconnect. Radha and Sita became more focused in school. Ramesh felt closer to his daughters. Geeta felt happier and less distracted. The house became alive again. The phones did not disappear, but they no longer controlled the family. Everyone learned something valuable. Technology is useful, but no screen can replace love, attention, and time spent together. And from that day onward, Ramesh and his family promised themselves one thing. No matter how busy life becomes, family will always come first.
Subscribe to Bright Buddies. Thank you for watching.